SCP-112. Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-112 is contained within an abandoned, redacted amusement park. Designated Site Redacted. Site Redacted is to be staffed with a standard complex complement of 12 armored guards dressed in designated amusement-tastic land garb to prevent civilian interference. SCP-112's power supply is housed within a standard Foundation prefab building with 2 high-security locked doors and a standard staff of 6 security staff and 1 operator. Since all other rides in Site Redacted are intentionally disabled, civilian interaction is low. As the anomalous properties of SCP-112 occur regardless of its condition, only mandatory maintenance work is to be done on SCP-112. This also ensures that local civilians treat SCP-112 and its surroundings as abandoned and ignored. All tests involving SCP-112 must be conducted with a portable toilet nearby, as well as a small table with basic food and drink items. Description: SCP-112 is a steel sit-down roller coaster formerly known as the Blue Steel Surfer. Built in 19 Redacted, SCP-112 is marketed as a crown jewel of the Redacted Amusement Park. Initial testing of the ride resulted in extremely negative experiences from testing staff. When these reports became public knowledge, the financial repercussions of the failure of the Steel Surfer resulted in the parent company of the amusement park going bankrupt. Property was abandoned and undisturbed until 19 Redacted, when a local gang broke into the park and reactivated and improperly disabled rides, SCP-112 included. When police attempted to arrest the members who were exiting SCP-112 after its inaugural ride, the riders began to redacted, attracting local media attention. For more information, see Archive 112, Redacted. Suspecting the ride had traits within its mandate, the Foundation purchased the park under the auspices of rebuilding the park as Amuse-tastic Land in order to test any potential anomalous properties from the ride. When SCP-112 is started, the ride functions as expected until Point Alpha, its primary drop. When a car reaches Point Alpha, the train vanishes. About 3 minutes, the estimated time the train would normally take. The train re-materializes at Point Omega, 3 meters from the closest starting point. Human test subjects riding SCP-112 have a drastically different experience compared to outside the observation. The time frame between Point Alpha and Point Omega is massively extended, with subject ride times ranging from 4 minutes to redacted months. Properties of the ride also vary from person to person. Most subjects report elements in the ride that do not exist in the ride proper, like bat wings, copa rolls, and incline loops. Subjects do not have any sense of the rest of the world or is alien or otherwise different. Only the ride experience is different. Upon exiting the ride, subjects typically experience a feeling of confusion and ill health, depending on the subject time they spent riding SCP-112. These feelings are not based on any physical maladies, but the subject experience of the dealing with the physical malady of the extended period of time. For example, a subject with a subjective ride time of 3 days may experience confusion that he had a strong feeling of hunger for most of his ride. By the end of the ride, he was not hungry at all. Addendum A. Assorted Experiments. Experiment 11234534. Date: February 22nd, redacted year. Subject: D34534. D34534 was sent to SCP-112 at 2:42 p.m. The train reached Point Alpha at 2:43 p.m., rematerialized at 2:46 p.m. Upon exiting SCP-112, D34534 quietly asked for aspirin before passing out. Upon arrival on medication, D34534 quietly asked for aspirin before passing out. Upon arrival on medication, and repeat. This repeated several times till 30 minutes. The multiple loops and twists not found on SCP-112's architecture. Forgive me. The ride lasted 36 minutes. Experiment 11267564. Date 5/14, redacted year. Subject: D67564. D67564 was sent to the SCP-112 at 1:30 p.m. The train reached Point Alpha at 1:31 p.m. Rematerialized at 1:34 p.m. D67564 reported a subjective ride time of 4 minutes, which D67564 reported as enjoyable with the expectation of that part where the car jumps off the track and lands right before the loop. Experiment 11258893. Date 6/1 redacted year. Subject: D5893. D5893 was sent on SCP-112 at 12:30 p.m. Train reached Point Alpha at 12:31 p.m. Rematerialization at 12:34 p.m. At the end of the ride, D5893 immediately ran to the table with consumables, wordlessly consuming everything he could grab onto, including the previously wrapped consumed food objects. D5893 became violent when Foundation staff attempted to subdue him, even going as far as to data expunged. Upon capture and interviewing, D5893 remained confused and disoriented, continuously saying the phrases, "No food till the ride is over, let me sleep, let the spinning stop," and 152 lights. The Foundation believes that D5893's statements imply the subject ride was approximately 5 months long, and during the trip he experienced 5 months worth of malnutrition and exhaustion despite no physical proof of these experiences found. Experiment 11275556, date 8/8, year redacted. Subject D7556, one standard issue camera facing D7556. D7556 was sent on SCP-112 at 11:36 a.m. Train reached Point Alpha at 11:37 a.m. Rematerialization at 11:40 a.m. D7556 experienced symptoms similar, but muted, to those of D5893. During the interview, D7556 explained that his subjective ride time was 1 month 6 days long. During this trip, he was unable to eat or sleep and suffered major headaches from SCP-112. D7556 reporting experiences every sort of roller coaster element currently in use and few believed to be conceptual. Camera footage, lasting 3 minutes, shows D7556 stopping for the duration of the ride, with movement consistent with SCP-112's physical track.